Well, 3 marking tanks certainly takes a grind. This one took a while. The game before this one really made this game, I could play like a complete potato and get my mark. I was at 94.68 before this game started. I had a combination of nearly 9,000 damage at Lakeville. So, this is how it rolls. There is a spot in the middle of the lower ground in front of the mine from the enemy other side, which is a great spot for shooting up, but this spot I've taken here is arty proof and prevents the push across from the island on the other side, if you can call it an island. I'd call it a spit, a land spit. Anyway, all of the assist ribbons you see up there are an AMX-50B getting taken out. And I had 1 pen at the start of the game into the side of the chieftain that tried to push the hill. So here's a little trick about overmatching. Okay, my caliber of my gun is 122mm, which is more than 3 times the side of an E75. So here's the overmatch right there. The rear quarters of the E75's armor are not as thick as on the front. We don't need to worry about him. We bounce that round. We go for heat round in the cupola and miss. So in fact I fired 2 heat rounds. But he gets completely and utterly nuked now. Death Star comes up. Heat round is okay because it will go through the upper plate. Quick snapshot. He's dead. Now, the enemy team's tanks that had taken the hill were Chieftain, that chap, Brat chap. And on the left over there, which couldn't push, you have to remember, is because I sat there and kept them lit, is a tier 9 waffle. Originally was a grill. Charioteer. So because they're all weakly armoured targets, explosive rounds now are where I'll be firing. I love one of my shots in a minute. It's just so fantastic. It's probably the best shot I've done in this, trying to 3 mark this tank. So we get a nice high roll into him and we get a module break. We accept 1 damage ribbon from a charioteer. He's about to get destroyed. And here it comes. Here comes the boom. Boom. Right, now charioteer's down. I can peek. From here you can spot down into the corner where the artillery usually sits. And peek we do, and artillery find we get. Gun elevation problems on this tank, as well as depression problems. So that's an explosive round into a thinly armoured French artillery, okay? Obviously caught tracks. Now there's a classic World of Tanks complete potato player, an E100 that parks himself at the back of the map behind everybody else. Okay, grill's not facing me. Nice bumper fire, we can just do that. Only got a front facing gun. Now here comes my most famous shot in World of Tanks. Absolutely brilliant. What the fuck was that? Like we were shooting spitballs. But apparently explosives do have a splash radius, but this guy can't do anything, so it's game over for him. Should have been done a lot sooner. E100's not focusing me. Another fantastic shot here. Go for the tracks. Bounces off the side armour. If you want to know how to damage and track an E100, here it comes. Shooting through the front track wheel, you overmatch the armour behind the wheel. And that's game. Mission accomplished. 3 marks achieved. As soon as I hit this 6th or 7th pen, I knew I got it. So thanks for watching. See you on my next clip.